It's time for the Retro Arcade Me, because we're going to rip it apart. Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to take a little retro arcade machine apart because I wanted to know what's inside. Alright, how are we going to take it apart? It's pretty damn simple. I only need a little Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to remove this rubber feet. Alright, let's remove all of them, because I'm really curious how did they make this thing. I'm going to remove the battery. Let's unscrew it a little bit. I'm going to need to unscrew these 6 screws here at the bottom that were hiding on the upgrade this software or remove it, like the big brother of this retro arcade. That's something that I'm very curious about, and of course, what did they use for software? Alright, here is a little speaker. I'm going to leave it there. Alright, let's unscrew this one. Alright, let's unscrew this little screw, because this is holding. So for the next part we are going to disassemble the main board. Only going to remove this screw. Yes. Come here. And we're going to need to unscrew this one. Alright, I've removed all of them. Nope, one left. Alright, I'm going to leave the speaker in place. I'm going to pull that out very gently. Alright, as you can see here, the unlock stick is here on the main board. I'm going to need to disconnect the cable. Alright, and here we can see that this using this old school way of using the buttons. Rubber cable for the LCD screen, and this is what we are going to get, people. That's it, there's nothing more. It's made pretty damn basic. Retro Arcade Mini version 1.1. So we're actually in version 1.0, or is this? So quick look to the chips. They are using this Injetic, I hope you can see it on the camera, Injetic GZ chipset. This one is from 2005 with 360 megahertz. And here at the side we're finding 2 Samsung chips. So for the final conclusion about the Retro Arcade Mini. So this is what we're going to get. If you compare with the Retro Arcade, the big brother of this machine, you can just easily swap out the original software with some community-based software. That's really awesome, so that improves the machine a lot. Emulation was a little bit better, and yeah, it got more options. But yeah, it's not possible. There is no CF card, so far I know. It's all imprinted in one of these chips, and nothing to do about it. So what you're going to see is what you're going to get. Sometimes poor emulation, and yeah. Nothing to do. I hope you really love this teardown and you have a better idea what you're going to get. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.